of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shamma-lamma ding-dong loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. What'd you get with a boop in your soup?
What do you get, Ryan?
I feel like
What do you get?
I think someone said that at some point, and then I wrote it down as a tagline. My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I am Mr. Boop.
My name's Lisa Doop, and I'm Mr. Boop. Oh yeah, this
their
is
taglines. They just never come up.
yeah.
Lisa, it's Thursday, August 20th, 2020. They were reading the 153rd ever Mr. Boop strip.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
Woo! In today's Mr. Boop, he finally did it.
What did he do, Lisa?
That
Let's
would be a
find
spoiler
out.
for this strip.
4 panels. Mr. Boop Endgame. 4 panels.
Endgame.
Panel 1, one of the most action-packed panels of Mr. Boop we've ever seen. In the foreground, we see the back of Bugs Bunny's head with shadows cast on it. And we also see his hands coming up and cocking a gun, a pistol. It says click. And in the distance, not the distance, whatever the opposite of the foreground would be. It's
The
a room,
background.
so it's not like distance, but we see the desk of a bald man in a
Oh, there's no clues to tell us who this is.
in a I don't know, a dress shirt and a tie,
A white
sitting
tie.
on like a big chair. On his desk, there is a pen or a pencil, some papers, and a nameplate that reads Jeff Bezos.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bugs' speech. There's a speech bubble from Bugs and a speech bubble from Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos has his hands up and he's sweating nervously. We don't see Bugs' expression because we see him from behind. Bugs says, "So Jeff Bezos, he finally.
Bezos.
Do you regret not letting me pee now?" Electro heart.
Okay,
Electro
little aside. I think they
That
should
is
have
the
let Bugs
worst
Bunny
Bugs
pee.
Bunny voice I have ever heard / done.
They should have let him pee, right? That's the thing that he's trying to get across here, right?
Yes. What does Jeff Bezos say?
A Bugs Bunny, please rethink this. I'm begging you.
Oh, mama.
Whoa,
Jeff Bezos.
whoa, baby.
Whoa, Amazon.
Whoa.
Whoa, Alexa.
Have you heard?
Panel
Have you
2.
heard the videos? Have you seen the videos of Jeff Bezos laughing?
No, it's not like that. That's the thing. People exaggerate it because it is like an evil fucked up laugh, but it's not literally like a stereotypical.
I was doing Mandark. I don't know. Wait.
Okay. But people like exaggerate it, like, oh, Jeff Bezos does a stereotypical evil villain laugh. No, he doesn't. It's more dorky than that. He's like,
it's pretty evil.
It does sound evil. Don't get me wrong.
Because he's an evil man.
But it could not be used as an actual evil villain laugh.
I don't know.
He's like, like it's more obnoxious than an actual evil villain laugh.
You're thinking too generic. You're not experimenting with your evil villains.
Huh?
You're not experimenting enough with your villain.
Okay,
laughs,
well, we're talking about like the stereotypical, like, that would be an interesting, like, a tech villain with like a laugh like that. That'd be interesting, but that would be its own thing, kind of. I don't know. Anyway, panel 2 is a close up of Jeff. This also, by the way, this is
beautifully rendered.
Not what I was gonna say. Out of all the characters in Mr. Boop that are taken from other things, first of all, I think this is maybe the first character that is an actual person. Or no, wait, was he on Charlie Rose?
Yes.
Was Bugs on Charlie Rose? I think he was.
Yes, he was on 60 Minutes.
Oh, he's on 60 Minutes. So we
But I
don't know
don't think
who
it
that-
was a-
who
I don't
that-
think
the
it was a
60
real
Minutes
guy.
guy was.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have theorized, but there was no clear.
Yeah.
So this is and there's the Charlie Manson like figure.
But also there's the therapist.
But the therapist isn't based on a real person. Oh
Yes,
wait,
he is.
based on his
Yes,
friend.
He is. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that looks like his friend, and even the Charlie Manson guy kind of looks like Charlie Manson. This is the first person we've seen that's directly depicting an actual person in real life, and it also looks the least like any real people that have been referenced in this strip.
Yeah. I thought it was Elmer.
It just
Fudd.
looks like a generic bald guy. It doesn't look anything like Jeff Bezos. Even down to the outfit. Oh, I guess he's supposed to be wearing a suit. I honestly just thought it was a dress shirt and tie. It looked like he was in like office clothes. I guess that's supposed to be a suit. We don't see the dress shirt at all. It's like just a. He got it buttoned all the way up. This doesn't look anything like Jeff Bezos. It just looks like a bald guy. It looks more like Lex Luthor. He should have drawn one like lazy eye or something, or whatever that is with Jeff Bezos. I don't think he has a lazy eye, but he's got like one of his eyes that has something going on. He should have tried to draw that. I think he tried to draw the big ears, but it just didn't come out right. He does have really big ears, doesn't he?
Sure he does.
He's also like doesn't seem like he's usually fully bald. Like he's got a little bit of. He should have tried to include that a little bit, maybe.
Alec,
He's got like a little
you
bit
fucked
of
up.
scruff sometimes that he doesn't really shave off on his head. That's whatever. I guess that's kind of nitpicking, but it doesn't really look like Jeff Bezos. Whatever. Panel 2 is like a close-up shot of Jeff Bezos with gray shadows over the background and over the chair, and like kind of but he's like lit up to show he's like not lost in the shadows so that we can see Bugs Bunny's shadow and the shadow of Bugs Bunny holding up the gun looming over Jeff Bezos. And this shot is also kind of like at an angle. Very dramatic. One of the most intricate shots we've seen in comics so far. Jeff Bezos is sweating. Sweat is pouring off his bald head. He's tearing up. It kind of looks like his eyes are swelling up with tears, but I think he just kind of has bags under his eyes also. I don't know. He's biting his lip really nervously. He's got one of his hands up, trying to cover his face.
And Bug says, "You could have added world hunger with a snap of your finger," which is funny because
Electries.
yeah, I was gonna say it afterwards, which
No,
is
don't
funny
say it.
because no, I'm gonna do it, which is funny because I'm the only one finger away from ending yo. And you is underlined.
Which is funny because now I'm only one finger away from ending you. You is
What
in
did I
all
say?
caps and underlined. You didn't say because. You wrote it wrong.
And I'm paraphrasing.
You don't. we can't. We're the only outlet of this comic for our listeners.
I'm a script doctor.
We need to tell the truth.
I need to. No. The truth. They can't handle the truth. Yeah. I'm fucking.
You can't handle the boop.
Yeah. You want the
Call
boop?
back. Panel 3, reverse shot. All of the panels in this one are very dramatic.
He's got that. You know that TikTok guy who reacts to what's it called? What are they called? Oh fuck. Oh, no, I can't remember what they're called. When
Sorry,
you
I'm tearing apart
fucking
this bottle.
video No. Oh no. What are they called when you do something that's meant to be that they think is convenient, but is very complicated.
Duets.
No. When it's like, oh, if you cut your bottle in half and put your phone in the bottle, you can make a speaker.
Life hacks.
Yeah, life hack. You know the guy who reacts to life hacks, but he's like, this is how you do it if you're a normal person, and he puts his hands out and he does that expression.
Oh God, yeah.
That's the expression that Bugs Bunny is
doing.
doing.
His name is like Cobby, right?
I don't know his name, but that's what the expression Bugs is doing
K-H-A-B-I,
reminds me of.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's how it's spelled. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what the expression is giving me vibes
Wait,
of.
is that? But nothing is coming up when I search that. No, it is Cobby Lame. I don't know if that's how you
What a
pronounce
lame
But
last
yeah.
name.
it. So Bug's expression in this panel, which I didn't really describe yet before you started describing the expression.
Yeah.
It's a close up of Bugs holding up the gun. It's an interesting close. It's a non-standard close up. It's kind of I don't know how to describe that. It's not, but it is. We see him from just above the head. We see the very very bottoms of his ears, up to like just a little bit under the armpits. And he's holding the gun up above that point. The gun is rendered in detail, and yeah, his expression I agree is similar to that TikTok.
Cobby.
And his speech bubble says,
You know he's the second most followed TikToker?
that doesn't surprise me.
That's crazy.
Well, actually, it kind of does because TikTok is all about like celebrities. Like
Yeah.
I would think Ashton Kutcher would be the most followed person on TikTok.
It's weird seeing
Not
him
really.
having a
That's because he
Wikipedia
used
article.
to be the most followed person on Twitter. I don't know if he still is. Probably not, right?
I couldn't tell you. I can.
Did
He's
you know that
Italian
he
as
used to be the
well.
most followed person on Twitter?
No, I did. But he's Italian. Fun fact.
Ashton Kutcher?
No, KB or whatever his name is.
Oh. I was gonna say, hey, Mamma Mia, I was Steve Jobs. The 70s show. Forget
I like
about
that.
it.
Yeah.
Bugs' speech bubble says, I've heard of a hair trigger, Electries, but hair trigger? Okay. The first hair trigger is in quotes, and so is the second one. But okay. The first hair trigger is spelled Hair, trigger, in quotes. The second one is Hare, which is in all caps and underlined, trigger. That's the whole thing is in quotes, and it's followed by an AU bang. And then a gun bang.
Blank. Yeah.
Yes, blank
Dramatic
is the next
tension.
panel. Panel 4 is just blank, nothing, black.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Do you think this would have worked? I think this would have worked better as strip 152, and 153 would have worked better here. I think that because
Maybe.
this is establishing that the is like a dramatic climax, and then the third is a deflation of that. It's like, no, it isn't, you dummy.
I don't think it's really meant to be a deflation. I don't think that's meant to be like. But it can be.
Yeah, but I think it would
can
work
be played
be- I
that
think it
way.
would be-
I agree. It can be played that way, and sure. I
think
don't
it would have
think
been better.
it matters that much, but I'll give you that.
Thank you. The shadow synopsis says, I've been counting down the days until I get to draw this one. I was so excited for it. I looked it up, and there was actually an official Looney Tunes cartoon called Hair Trigger. So they beat me to the punch, but oh well. And there's
That
one
kinda makes it
comment on...
funnier. It's a reference.
Yeah. One comment says, Beth Jesus. That's the only comment on the Patreon post.
Thank you. Who said that? You gotta credit them.
Gosh Lame.
Thank you, Gus.
Maybe he's
lame.
Gosh Lame.
Gosh Lane.
Maybe he's related to Kobe Lane.
Oh, maybe.
KB Lane.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. That's why he thought he liked it enough to leave a comment, because the Bugs' expression reminded him of
That's
his
what doing his
cousin.
face. Hey, Kobe! This is your cousin, Gus Lane! You know that facial expression you're looking for?
Well, look at this! What am I looking at here? Is that Bugs Bunny? Why is he pointing a gun at Jeff Bezos? No, okay, there's a lot of context missing here, but just the expression. The expression is what's important.
Yeah.
I would love that for the actual Back to the Future. Just like, you know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hear over the phone. That's interesting. What is that? What am I listening to? No, sorry, what did you say? I was holding up the phone. I couldn't hear you. I was holding up the phone in front of me. I couldn't hear what you were saying. What was that? I was just asking you what this is. Oh, it's a kid at the high school we're performing at. He's playing the guitar. Oh, okay.
A guitar, eh?
The guitar.
I didn't know you could play
I
those.
can't really make out, like, can you? Is there a recording of the song? I can't really make out what he's singing. You're just holding the phone up. I can't hear it very well. How do you expect me to plagiarize this? What do you want me to invent?
I've been
rock and roll
asking
myself. I can't do that.
A black man do it? No, impossible. I've been asking you to help me plagiarize a new form of music, and you just keep going to these high school proms and putting up the phone.
You've been looking to plagiarize. Well, listen to this. Hey, not so loud.
That's from the
Not so loud.
That's from the Elvis Presley version. That's when he hears Hound Dog or something.
They should have that in the Chuck Berry biopic.
The Elvis movie.
Hey, this is your cousin Marvin Presley. You know that new sound you're looking for? No, wait.
I mean, they're making an Elvis film, aren't
That's gonna be in the new Bob
Bob
Lerman movie. Elvis, this is your cousin Marvin Presley. You know that new sound you're looking for?
Why is everyone's cousin named Marvin?
Everyone's cousin is named Marvin.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have a cousin named Marvin Dupe?
This is your cousin Marvin Dupe. Yeah.
This is your cousin Marvin Dupe.
You know that daily recap
you were
podcast?
looking for? Well, listen to this. Welcome to Being Jim Davis. I'm your host, Christopher Winter. Well, you've been listening to Being Mr. Poop, not Being Jim Davis. I don't know what that is.
You should have been listening
They
to that
plagiarized
instead.
us. I hate podcasting. I hate podcasting. I hate podcasting. I hate podcasting.
We already got that
I
one
got
this
that
week,
one a few
but-
days ago. I hate it.
Yeah.
You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrpoop.com for a full catalog of episodes and sign up to host a podcast. This is Ryan. This is your cousin, Marvin.
Marvin Pfeiffer? I don't know.
Man 106.
Oh, Marvin 106.
Marvin
That would be funny.
106. You know that new website you're looking for? You know that new Twitter handle you're looking for your podcast? Well, look at this. It's at Mr. Boot Pod on Twitter. Oh, okay. Is it available? Yeah, it's available. Here, I snagged it for you. There you go. The password is... Lisa, bleep this out. Thank you. Yeah, that's... follow there. Follow... at MarvinMan106. Probably that exists somewhere.
Follow Marvin Berry.
Follow at Marvin Dupe 2 on Twitter.
Yeah. I think Marvin Berry's a real singer, right?
Is he?
No, he
Oh.
isn't. Okay, he's not real.
Thank you and good night.
Good night, everyone.
Well, married to the world famous Betty Boop. She was a little lucky guy. So in love with my
Hey, Alec.
baby, she's the apple of
This is
his
your cousin,
eye.
Marvin
Sit
Robbins.
right down, we're gonna give you the scoop.
No,
With
that's your
Ryan
wife.
Pfeiffer and Lisa Dupe. Stamma lamma ding dong loop de loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.